Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjaeyat TV. Daily meetings of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi. The Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Hosseini Shirazi hosts a variety of visitors on a daily basis, including scholars, clerics, religious and cultural figures, academics, seminary teachers, and public groups of believers from around the world. It is worth noting that these meetings are held at the Grand Jurist office in Holy Qom in Iran at 11 a.m. every day. Freemuslim condemns bloody attacks on 2 mosques in New Zealand. Following 2 terrorist attacks on Muslim mosques in New Zealand, Freemuslim Association released a statement and condemned these attacks. Here come parts of this statement. The inhuman and brutal attack on 2 mosques in New Zealand has terrified Muslim communities in many nations. Openly carrying out a terrorist attack against innocent women, men and children at their place of worship shows a rise in hate crime in those areas and the necessity of having additional security equipment to prevent future attacks. Free Muslims Inclusion Forum asked the international community to work together to prevent tragic events take more innocent lives. Focused research and reasons radicalized individuals feel entitled to carry out attacks so openly, and the roots of extremism in youth and young adults needs to be examined. Attack against any human being is attack against all humanity, and unfortunately it may be any of us next time in line of the extremist side. A collective effort is needed to understand the ill mentality. A collective effort is needed to understand the ill mentality and its motive and come up with solutions suitable for each society and community. Our heartfelt condolences go to the families of victims of 2 mosque shootings in New Zealand. We keep your loved ones in our prayers. PR Office of Grand Jurist discusses organizational tasks, the basis of a healthy society. The PR Office of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi held a conference under the title of the Organizational Tasks, the Basis of a Healthy Society in Holy Academia. In this conference, Mr. Arif Nasrullah, the PR manager of Grand Jurist, said this panel hosted some managers of Islamic centers and cultural institutes in Baghdad, as well as representatives of Grand Jurists and scholars. He then added, during this conference, the future of humanitarian and charitable programs, cultural and missionary tasks, as well as the promotion of cultural and social works in Iraq were discussed. Further, Sheikh Mohammed Taghi Zakiri, the director of ISWF, elaborated on the modern techniques to design organizational works in society. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi holds weekly gatherings in Kabul. On Thursday, 6th of Rajab 1440 AH, the Office of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in the Afghan capital Kabul held another round of its weekly sessions in this city. These sessions are attended by groups of scholars, representatives of Islamic jurists, clerics, and believers. Sheikh Sharifi delivered a speech among these attendees. Chiefs of Shimar tribe host delegations from Marjaeyat TV. The chiefs of Shimar tribal community in Iraq hosted members of Marjaeyat TV. The Marjaeyat TV delegations visited the guest house of Shimari tribe and delivered the respects and instructions of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi. Further in this meeting, Sheikh Hussein Shaish, the chief of this tribe, appreciated the outright support of the Grand Jurist for the Iraqi tribes. This Iraqi tribal chief further said, the youth and our children face threats and we need the support of the religious authorities and jurists. 14th round of Orphans Smile project underway in Holy Karbala. The 14 Infallibles Institute, dependent to the Office of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, launched the 14th round of Orphans Smile project in this city. Mr. Jamal Al-Attar, the PR manager of 14 Infallibles Institute, emphasized on these cultural and charitable programs and said, the Orphans Smile project includes tour visits to amusement parks, restaurants, and the shrine of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him.